Dolo, get the scratch. Please don't make me nervous, bitch, like I'm 50 Cent. Bitch, before I die, best believe I'm getting rich. I be in the sky before a nigga in a dick. That's right, yeah, bitches flights. I'ma tell you now, you need some guidance in your life. I'ma tell you now, you might be blinded by the light. You a goddamn fool. The pilot man flew, flight boss. Yeah, esoteric license DMV. Like the pictures that I gotta have your ass seeing three. This shit is uncut and I ain't talking BT. I'ma tell you right now, you just have DMT. That's right, yeah. Like boss can fly. If you ain't spiritual, well look, I hope you caught a ride. I'm asking God, can you come down and show me all the signs, just so I can know how to approach it, where to draw the line. That's right. You was wondering the court of law. Yeah, prosecutor trying to sort it out. Yeah, why you trying to make your lawyer fall? Yeah, you know that you can't afford it all, so you gotta get the straps. Please don't make me nervous, bitch, like I'm 50 Cent. Bitch, before I die, best believe I'm getting rich. I be in the sky before a nigga in a dick. That's right, yeah, bitches flights. I'ma tell you now, you need some guidance in your life. I'ma tell you now, you might be blinded by the light. You a goddamn fool. The pilot man flew, flight boss. You not understanding shit. The pilot man never landed, bitch. He always be hard for cannabis. When we in the sky, why are you panicking? Any problems that I got, I can handle it. And I will never do no peddling. I hope my gun don't never jam again. I'ma leave stuck and stiff like a mannequin. My propellers on my plane is ahead of shit. And bitch, I'm right into some candles lit. But you get lit up like some candlesticks. Just like MC Hammer, I'll leave desert, bitch. You won't survive from all the damages. Shit because your ass came round. Make your ass do a 360. Turn your ass into James Brown. Yeah. Now watch him jump and fall. Some shit that could nobody stop at all. Can't tell me that a bride is not the cause. You wonder why that bitch forgot to draw a slight ball. Get the straps. Please don't make me nervous, bitch, like I'm 50 Cent. Bitch, before I die, best believe I'm getting rich. I be in the sky before a nigga in a dick. That's right, yeah, bitches flights. I'ma tell you now, you need some guidance in your life. I'ma tell you now, you might be blinded by the light. You a goddamn fool. The pilot man flew, flight boss.
And it ain't Batman. Oh, it ain't Batman almost. Like, that's Fight Boss. It ain't no Batman. Ain't no Batman on it. I say real. That's Pilot Man goddamn theme song, not Batman. Not Batman. Oh, sad real stuff. That's what we're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out right now. Venus. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Venus. No, Aphrodite face. Aphrodite, goddamn bricks falling from the sky, rain, hail, sleet, snow, and then mankind got created and things of that nature. But right now we got this circumstance where Sagittarius there. So with Sagittarius, you know, it's gonna put us in a perspective that we need to expand or we need to escape. Now, escapism could be a whole lot of things. Escapism could be like victimizing energies, drugs, toxicity, that old thing. Y'all say y'all know when y'all be wanting y'all itch scratch, but y'all ain't get into that next phase yet. So the only way you get your itch scratch is the old phase. So you got to create a scenario where you don't convince the old phase that it's going to be in your new phase, but it's just for the old phase for a small piece of time in your new phase, and just that. That. I said that plays out in escapism. Like, it's a lot of stuff playing it. Oh, we can go in detail. I seen it all. So I'm keep that. Well, I seen it all. I seen it. I seen it before it happened, when it happened, after it happened, eons ago. It's a deep spiritual thing. You got to learn the mechanisms and the characteristics and then the patterns, so you see how it play out, and then you can save yourself or your life from looking like an asshole, looking like you made a mistake. Sad, looking like got exposed. Sad by someone who exposed that they was shadow government. Real shadow government. Said they wasn't back pockety. They was shadow government. Then you got to think. Is there something wrong with me? Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? You attract your tribe. You don't get to say, oh, I made a mistake, but I'm this type of person. I'm this, that. No, you ain't. You must ain't meet no NFJ. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that problem. Or you might didn't meet no angel or whatever. Yeah, because I don't got that problem. You know what I'm saying? So you got that problem. You was at the esoteric house party. You seen that person dancing. You liked the way they dance. You got on the dance floor. Guess what God told me? You put the two and two together. Yeah, that's how you always can see God. So when two people dancing, take two to tango. You don't get to leave the house party because your shoes got scuffed, and now you're taking back to the crib what you didn't take there, a scuff mark on your new Air Force Ones or your Jordans. Now you get to play victim. No, I'm spiritual and all. I'm angelic. Nah, you ain't shit. You a demon you was at the party. You know what I'm saying? How you get the candy bars and stuff like that, the concession stand and stuff, if you wasn't at the party? Don't get mad because it gave you a toothache. Once again, I gotta tell y'all. Now, you might think we actually talking about something in reality. Third dimension, actualize. See, you ain't ready. Welcome to the Monument of Terry's Moon Edification. I said real stuff. I got it now. I got it for us now. NFJ. I got it for us. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, NFJ. I got it. Got it. That's all my NFN people out there. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the bottom of NFN. Real stuff. The fallen angels that didn't become demons. Any story you hear about a NFJ, yeah, any story you hear about a NFJ, you know what I'm saying? For the INFJ, you say, a little shorten it up, NFJ. Any person's story you hear that, it sounds like a story of a fallen angel. It sounds like an angel trying to have sex with the daughters of men. We're not talking about male or females. All spirits is androgynous. An angel, an angelic, NFJ could come down. INFJ could come down here in any male or female, but they got the same results in their life. So we having sex with the daughters of men. Daughter is another word for emotions of men. Men is a different term for thought. And then the macro thought, the sun, or whatever like that. So all humans that's lost in their desires or of the world, we're separate from that because the body, that's our body. We fell first. The INFJs, we fell first. So since we've been in that world before y'all, longer than y'all, we know more about it. But we come to the conclusions, and a lot of INFJs, they don't know this yet. That's why I'm here, the highest ranking, which ain't no titles amongst us. It's all about us. But I'm still Archangel Uriel, so I came down here to teach that. Because my whole channel is that. What's actually happening is you're reaping what you sow. And the reason you know how to play the video game so good, because you've been playing it for eons. Don't nobody know how to do something good without the familiarity energy. And there's no such thing as the familiarity energy without what? Routine and pattern. And there's no such thing as any concept of what? Insanity or hell without routine and pattern. So all my NFIJs out there, you better know you did fall. You did fall. Way before all these humans you trying to interact with. Which is why what? You know them better than them. This is why you know your mama better than your mama. This is why you know your grandmother better than your grandmother. This is why you know the people you attract better than you know than them themselves. And this is why you experience them not knowing you though. You having to play a character. What did God tell us to do? Play what? Personifications. Characters. What else we don't know how to do? Nothing else but that. Or what we gonna feel like. Isolated, right? Some of y'all INFJs read the Eastern Orthodox Bible. The Catholic or Eastern Orthodox Bible. You get it. You get yourself. You'll get yourself. You'll get what you're experiencing. Now, play your role now. Let's not make knowledge of running away from that. Let's make knowledge about playing that. Or you wouldn't have had that gift. And what's that saying? That all humans got access to. Even humans got access to. What's that saying? God wouldn't give you nothing you can't handle. So if you're looking around and it's 100% of the world, because we the 1%, looking like they have to deal with stuff they can't handle, and then you have to deal with that energy, should you help or not, why you think you got that concept. That's that power you're looking at, that God gave you. You can handle it. They can't. Act like it now. You're not human. Stop trying to act like it. Even if people try to belittle you, the only way narcs know how, make you human. Just for them to be in that situation is a confirmation. You ain't human then. Or they would have been doing that with they smack monkey family members or something. It ain't worth their time, right? They gonna do it to you, right? Act like it. I know we might like certain humans sometimes. I know we look down at the world and be like, that looks sweet. Trust me, I'm in the male body. Nice waterfalls. Trust me. God damn it. So all my angels that's down here, INFJs, that's in the female body. Y'all got it in y'all way. Y'all saying? Y'all know how we look down and be like, Y'all saying we gotta separate our Birdman hands rubbing. And we gotta stop lying to the world. We gotta show them who we actually are. We don't care if they want to be like, oh, I just wanted to believe that in my head. We not in their head no more. We walking on earth. You got to know that. You got to accept it. Accept it. You're not weird. You got power. Don't let humans, demons, society, and Jews who don't got that power, and Masons who don't got that power, create words around it, like weird and stuff. Where we know what weird look like. We know the mechanism of what it looks like to actually be weird. And we see how people who actually use that, they're the weird ones. People who actually call us conspiracy theorists, they're the actual conspiracy theorists. We know that. Let's start acting like that. Thank you so much for the donation, Jet Sparks. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. Number 9 individual. He said, made my INFJ video on YouTube. I infinitely understand that shit in my 200 video today. Yes, congratulations on the 200th video. Going into the 2024. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's the great 8. We're going through the great ape energy. So we all got to be great spirits. Even if you got spirit totems, spirit gods, get some animal fur or something like that to put on your magic wands or your Rakithi sticks or something like that. Or get some ape-like or something grandiose, lion-like. Or get anything that represent that. You might got a vase. You might be going to like a thrift store or something like that. And you might just be searching for lamps and vases. Get the most prestigious one that look like it got something to do with royalty. Even if all of them look cheap. Get the one with the color purple or something like. You see what I'm saying? Like little circumstances like that. It will play out as a structure that you practicing physically. Your mind play out in the same energy of that shape. So wherever you take that ghost, your mind, when you going out in life without that, other people and the scenario interact with that structure. We all create this existence. So for the most part, you play out scenarios of what you're practicing, what you preach, and manifest all the material things that come from that play in your favor via people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? And be tricky when it comes to people, because make sure if it's a person, they have the same common interest. Then therefore, that's the person you could connect with. If it's not a common interest, you could be used as a manipulator, or you could be taken advantage of by a manipulator. Based upon all spirits is in search for energies, not necessarily the thing is being filtered through as the inanimate object. And this how you could get let down, because you will realize you might possess or create or went and accumulated some sauce, some energy, some chakra, and since it's being filtered through you, the individuals you attract may confuse you and make you think that they like you as a spirit, nothing, and get confused that they're attracted to you based upon what you created from nothing. That's something, and this is how we all do. But when one spirit do it subconsciously, and it's even better when you know what you're doing. INFJs know what they're doing. Angels know what they're doing, so that's what make them bad motherfuckers. Y'all all be doing it, but people be having to remind y'all what y'all already doing. and then give you grace by saying we're not teaching you. We let you already know so y'all can still be in your little narcissism energy and don't get put in that little spiritual space of resentment, even when somebody telling you something good, but your spirit already get knocked out of a position that you couldn't discover it for yourself. So you rather play rebellion first, even when it's something telling you good. And see, that's another concept of how true God's children sometimes mask things and lie to y'all. I used to lie to y'all a lot by that context. What's that? Well, I can't no longer do that. Thank you so much for the cash app, Rashay. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. Where I can no longer do that, and it's almost like exposing that I know that, where I know that, but I gave you the gift of that with layers and other words and energies that come behind it to make it in a way that when you receive it, you can still have the imagination in your mind that I may not know that, but yet I'm the person teaching it. So when you receive it, you can still feel like you discovered it for yourself through the lens of something that you think I'm talking about that ain't necessarily that, but it was the exact point you needed to hear. So that's how God, that's God magic, but that's what God power give to God children. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes we think we're giving grace and loving humanity by doing that, and we give y'all certain stimuli crutches at the same time. And when we take it away, the average human that don't know what's took away is trying to realize what's going on. And a lot of times it becomes a situation where the angel have to look at it like what we tried to do was wrong, and God punished us even more because that's us trying to be God. But in our mind, we're trying to prove to God we don't want to fall no more. But since we don't have no example, we don't have no grace either. Any spirit that came after us have grace. The spirits in that world that don't have grace, that's the world before the spirits that came to have grace. So that'd be humans looking at the INFJs, and the INFJs being in that world that we was already in, like, y'all don't know what y'all doing. But we see what y'all doing even when y'all don't know what y'all doing, because we did it first. We fell first. So when we did it, we don't know we were separating from God. It was just non-existence, existence. Then we had to make something out of that. What came after that is other spirits that became aware. Y'all already got a template, a mind and body that's already around y'all to create your own version of it. Humans. So now that we're trying to discover to bring things together as angels, God, we can only do that by getting rid of what we created, how we fell in the first place. Individuality, separation, having our own imploded space. Humans use that, and what makes them demons is they use it because they like it. They like the isolation and being able to have the choice of participation. Angels look at it like it's our dead weight that we need to separate from so we can get back to God. So what's bad to angels look good to humans, because y'all trying to get to a heaven, and heaven is just the angel world. And the angel world to what look like a heaven to y'all is a hell to us. Everything is in reverse. We don't like being individuals no more. We don't like being the best at everything no more. We don't like we only like us and we. So then when we have to turn around or look down or come back down and say, we are the one, we only know how to do that the way how we separated from God in the first place. So it looked like we being just like y'all. So before you can even understand what we doing, being Dolo, for y'all to be not Dolo no more, you compete, being Dolo yourself, and things of that nature. So then it's like everything is in reverse, and the angel that's trying to make things right, make things worse. And since we've been on that path for so long, this where y'all get all the stories of angels been in that world for eons. This where y'all get that story from. But I'm breaking it down from the horse's mouth, how we got there. Each eon we trying to do something that we think is good, and it looks bad. And all the spirits that come after us make it seem like we're trying to play God. So this created a concept of fallen angel, where it's just we got intelligence that we created before y'all. So we're trying to help y'all, but it's used as evil. So when we teach y'all astrology, when we teach y'all math, when we teach y'all the universe, when we teach y'all about your mind, when we come down here and at first we was just in y'all mind because y'all was using our first body. Now that y'all did it so much, cleaned on to these natures like, oh, I can have my own world. Y'all copying the angels without knowing it. The angels died trying to create another body, can't, because all the spirits that came after us is taking our old body that's just gas and liquid now because we separated from it, and y'all put more emphasis on it and made it organs. Physical hell world humans, demons. Now this would create a separation and would make spirits the atmospheres and would make humans the particle in that wave. And would make angels always have to come in their own hell again, their own body. Y'all just versions of us, angels, to change the atmosphere again. And until we get that done, we forever be punished in that limbo, where we appear to be here, but appear not to be here. We in y'all mind, get summit physically, can't participate with y'all though. Give y'all the game, can't experience the game for ourselves. It's always limbo. In the angel mind, this is us being punished by God. In the human mind, this is what y'all striving to be. But the angels in our mind, we don't got the right way or the direction of how the atmosphere should go yet. If you was to become an atmosphere, an angle. So we only the examples of that's where you get ready to be. But when humans is doing it, they're getting ready to do that for hell. So y'all not getting ready to create what the angels is trying. Y'all getting ready to create more hell, more separation, more condensing atmospheres. So it's no good weather between tropics and Cancer thunder weather. It's all thunderstorms, ice, Antarctica, or extreme heat, eastern and or eastern continent, and y'all always gotta find a center western hemisphere to even feel comfortable to build new technologies and think peacefully. So it's like what y'all doing is good. It's actually keeping the angel in limbo. So we in y'all mind where we can't go to the next world, but we can't necessarily come completely back down here either because our spirit too big to take one of these forms again. So even when we do look like we take one of these forms, we still play too big. Our spirit spread out too big, so any form we create in our spirit can catch a lot of attention, but it's only the energy of God that humans take for themselves to do what angels did first, the mistake. We fail. So if you're still in a period of trying to discover yourself, you're human. If you already know what you is and you're isolating and you're creating characters and you're trying to get out of your demonic energies because you know you're failed, you are INFJ. Specifically that one, not the other ones. Specifically INFJ. You are angel. Replace that with angel. Now, you have to get out of, since the whole world is out of your first stimuli, you're not necessarily these things anymore. You're trying to separate. So everybody and everything in this world is a reflection or an example of what you need to destroy so you cannot come back in these bodies anymore, regardless of who have to be sacrificed by casualty of war. You can't look at people like people anymore. All of these are counterpartmentalized into one of your chakras and one of your organs in the world you belong in. And you would never get fully back there to get in that stimuli close to God again until you come back clean. And all of this is parts of your dirtiness that you need to take responsibility for. Humanity, everything in it, the mechanism, and how the atmosphere move. When you the angel, you control the atmosphere. Even when you jump into a particle, that's the power you got because you was born from God first. You might not know why you got it. So now you got terms like INFJ. Now you got an angel down here telling you who you are. And you already know that. Nobody had to remind you. You got to struggle of bringing it out now and experiencing failures from humanity because you think you human. And you keep experiencing non-human experiences through these human vessels. That's what you're experiencing. So you got an angel now telling you. Y'all leader now telling you. Get out of that. And I don't want to say no leader and stuff like that. Don't let my Aries get in the way. I'll be getting my Aries energy down there. No, we all one. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here with y'all right now. So, y'all into astrology too, so don't let that get in the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, you know, them leaders start them first. Ahead terminology is gonna come out and slip out every now and then vicariously. My bad. That's why I chose to come as a Aries Sun this time, because the eagle. That's the first thing I had to deal with from previous lifetime. The eagle. I fell first. I'm Uriel. See, there you go again. So I already got the nature. Y'all gotta give me grace. Say, that. We 12 minutes in. We 25 minutes in. All right, let's get into the astrology. But yeah, you gotta know you the angels down here in this stickity thing. So you here to help people. You don't need help. How you need help when you created the concept of help? So you ain't supposed to look for it. You know, everything you don't got, you are that. You made this world. Everything you don't got, this universe. Because you made that. So you're outside of it now. Everything you made, you outside of. So everything that come after us do the same thing. When humans already make their hearts and they don't need it no more, it's going to be running around with animals and other spirits in it. And they're going to be making new things. We all do that. But angels, we just do that on the highest level. Thank you so much for the donation. Say Uno ATL. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. You got a channel, y'all, too. Shout out to all my soul group at ATL. But, yay. You know what I'm saying? Get your power. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're here for, because you know we ain't got no other power. So we already been isolated for eons. Ain't you used to it by now? Stop bitching. I'm saying you already ain't had no purpose. We created what purpose is. So when you look at humans, don't get jealous. They purpose is to get to where we at. We the ones don't know what we doing because it's our world. Duh. So anything we do look like a purpose because we is that. Duh. We create the world. Now get with the program now. Come on, let's start running these celebrities and stuff like we already do secretly. We are the celebrity secret favorite YouTube channels. Y'all, you already know that in INFJ. You know that. You know that. You know the whole world got our hairstyles. You know the whole world got our way of dressing and finesse. Y'all know that. We failed. Y'all, let's act like it now so we can rise again and bring everybody on our level. Let's stop trying to get on their level. We created that level. Ain't we tired of it? We remind ourselves every day, don't we? We remind ourselves every day that that society norm just ain't worth participating in. That because we created that. Duh. Where you think getting frustrated and tired of energy come from? Doing something over and over again. Last time I checked, any human with a job getting that energy. So yeah, you excited the first 2 weeks and you got to work that 2 week in debt for that first check because you know you excited. You first got your job. So once you're there about 3 weeks, 2 weeks, that's shit, I'm tired of this. But you know everything about it. You good at it. You could teach somebody else it. Shit, you could rise to manager, boss. Yet you don't want to wake up every day and you can't wait till that vacation or that day to call off, right? Right? Boom. Now we spiritually ascended, right? Take that to the esoteric world. So if you having those experiences, okay, you know where you got that from. You've been here a little bit longer than others. You've been around the block a little bit longer than others. So if you just tired of things that in society you see humans just doing and you can see how they even go through mistakes and stuff like that, why you think you tired of it? You did it about 20,000 eons already. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get to work. Let's change the world now. I said shout out to all my INFJs. All my angels out there. INFJ. And then whoever ain't it, humans, we got to teach them. Let's teach them now. So now we got things in the right perspective. And now we can bitch for the right help. Said we can bitch now the right way and stuff like that because humans don't got to feel guilty like they always was doing something right. No, they could be like, oh, okay, no. Now this is what it means to become an atmosphere. So all you got to do is just listen to my channel or listen to an INFJ. Not the people teaching it, the people telling their experiences like me. So it's the coach themselves. You're actually listening to a person break down being an atmosphere. If there was a spirit inside of an atmosphere. Now, a lot of these INFJs don't know it, but for me to resonate with them so much, but I'm Archangel Uriel, I know what I'm doing, so I'm a bad mama jamma. I need to let them know that. So they can realize for themselves, oh, this why I use the word vibe so much. Oh, I'm telling you why. You're a walking representation of you was an atmosphere. We created the atmosphere. That's what you are. You're an angel. You know what I'm saying? Now let's start teaching the world how to do that. Now that you got the word and the template to know what you're doing now. Because anytime we know what we're doing and we got the template, That built the courage energy, the gas energy. You got you full force, ready to go. You ain't in no goddamn semi truck, mentally in this esoteric world driving in Babylon. You ain't in no taxi. You don't on no train. You ain't on no boat. You on some spaceship type shit now, flying past over everybody, getting to your destination fast as hell now. Don't let nobody make you feel like you need to get the car. You need to get the Rolls Royce. You need to take the train with them. You know, y'all will never get to y'all esoteric transportation public. Y'all will never get to y'all destination taking that esoteric public transportation. You understand? I always teach that. My whole channel is the mind of a motherfucking Aries angel iron motherfucking FJ. Na 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 da da na 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 na, getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Y'all saying oh yeah, remix. Remix, hell yeah, hell shit. Hell motherfucking yeah. Y'all saying real sorry, but let's get into this astrology. That bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But no, listening to this what angels ran about. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. This what angels. It did. I can't believe I got online and I don't know how I even found the INFJ. Didn't they ran about the same stuff? Yeah, the angels did. Got to be. Got to be. You know what I'm saying? Because angels be lost in the world. We be dying to be part of something. Y'all know how y'all humans be dying to be part of stuff. So, you know, angels like me create stuff like that. We still be feeling all alone. Man, we be dying to be a part of stuff too. So we like spend our whole mission trying to make y'all angels on our level and stuff like that. That's why. We die to be part of stuff again because it represent being back with God, but it make us feel like our mission accomplished a little bit because we did it in the physical. God want us to make something look like nothing. That's one of the witchcrafts of it. You know what I'm saying? Bringing some us energy together again in some way, but on a higher understanding, not lower society or root chakra understanding. Man, that shit feel good. That shit feel good as hell. That's a good atmosphere to be inside of as a body. Floating around, real lighter, not heavy and watery and swimmy and going against currents and take forever to get to point A to point B. Tired of that. Y'all will never understand that, what I just said. Y'all think I'm talking about Scuba Diver Dave or something like that. Yeah, I get it. So let me just get to astrology. Let me go ahead and get to astrology. All right, now look. Escaping or expanding our love matters. So this is what we get ready to do right now in a spiritual context and stuff. Expanding or escaping our love matters. And this could go to the things that we love, appreciate, value, relate to, or compromise with, right? So keep that in mind too. Pardon me. So when we start to talk about going through Aries through Pisces, and we're going to break down the houses also, this is going to let you know what role you play. Being an Aries sun, moon, being an Aries through Pisces sun, moon, or ascendant, and what area of life this is going to play out at when we start to break down the houses and things of that nature based upon your ascendant in general. And just being described through the lens of it being your first house. It's not your ascendant as your characteristic, but your first house. The personal experiences you have, regardless of another person that zodiac sign or not. People, places, and things play out the elemental energy, and it becomes your experiences. So your houses is not only your character, and a lot of times, all the way down to your first house ain't really your character. It's more on a percentage scale of your experiences and what you develop that become a characteristic trait that you still express through your sun, through your Saturn. See what I'm saying? So for example, I'm a Leo ascendant. So I don't necessarily act or have wants, that's the sun sign, as a Leo sun. Or I don't necessarily react or have the needs, that's the moon sign, of a moon in Leo. But it's my ascendant. So it's my personal experiences, my personal space. It might be some of my personal interests. But it's my experiences also in my life, via Leos or not. It could be Aquariuses, other Aries, whatever. And it may manifest experiences where there's competition, attention seeking, I'm being hated for something, or I'm not liking somebody else for something, or something that's dealing with prideful energy or something like that. Now, as this become a trait, negative and positive to be aware of, it get filtered through the sun through Saturn. And how well it's expressed is based on the alignment of your ascendant and what house these is in compared to your first house from the sun through Saturn and things of that nature. So for an example, I'm a Sag, 8 degrees Sag moon, 17 degrees Aries sun, 17 degrees Leo ascendant. I'm nothing like a Leo, but since that's my ascendant, you might see certain Leo traits, but you're going to see it through the lens of Sag and Aries. So you might see me passionate, extreme. But since Leo is my ascendant, if you don't know me, you might think I'm into Leo things. So you might think, oh, he's really into clothes or he's really into that. And no, it's just Aries go extreme. And since I'm a Leo ascendant, Aries is going to go extreme in whatever Aries doing. So since Aries is the ascendant, it might look like I'm going extreme on clothes. But I don't even care about clothes. I'm more of an Aries. I just go extreme. You know what I'm saying? So before you think I'm just a Leo and you like, oh, he into clothes. No, you got to get to know me. Then you're going to know my wants and needs. My sun and my moon. You're going to know Aries. Oh, he not even really into clothes like that. This cat just into teaching, making music all day and stuff like that. Oh, and he made money to get that. But that's not his main thing. That's what you will get. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is different, but you could get easily persuaded if you don't truly know somebody by their ascendant. And a lot of times, this is what y'all meet first when y'all meet people at y'all job, y'all environment, y'all school and stuff like that. And a lot of times, you develop enemies based on not knowing the individual and prejudging because you purely just see the ascendant traits first. So that goes for everybody. Even if I make myself an example, a lot of people thought I was attention seeking in my life when that's the last thing I want to do because I'm an Aries. I don't care if people follow me or not. But since I got a grand trine with my sun, moon, or ascendant, it looked like what I'm doing to separate from people, it don't look negative. So the Leo qualities make the Aries quality don't look harsh. So even though Aries is harsh, I'm going to cut somebody out. Leo make it look like it's funny. So instead of a person looking at me negative, they look at me like, oh, this is going to be my friend. I can bring around my family because I know they're getting ready to say something that I don't want to say. And I'm going to be happy if they say it because they're going to point at it. They're going to point it out. And I can tell this is my friend that don't think they doing nothing wrong because they be at the crib by themselves all the time. So they, whatever they doing, in my mind, it look like it's totally against society norms. But I need it for my auntie right now when we having this house party and stuff like that with all my family members. So let me go, because I know my friend, my INFJ friend, Angel Uriel, I know he ain't even about to be thinking he doing anything wrong. Oh, shit. And here's where I got to go to the crib and start feeling all these weird energies and drink and stuff, even when I ain't around no more. Then I got to start being awakened to my power and start to realize, oh, this person don't like me for me. They like me for some other type stuff God gave me. Oh, I'm an iron for together, iron for jail. I'm an iron for, oh, get the fuck away from me. I don't want no more friends. I need to learn about myself now. You're not going to make me think who I am in this world is just somebody for you and this is that character and I'm supposed to be this in the world and grow up and create a career out of that. That ain't me. I was just that around you because I thought everybody felt good about it. I ain't had no feelings. I ain't had no thoughts. I said I didn't get no needs supported that. I didn't even know I had needs. I'm just here in the world, just looking. I said real shit. Don't abuse us angels. Don't take advantage of us angels. We just want a little compassion. We just want a little reciprocation. Hey, even if we gotta lie about it. I said real shit. Even gotta act like we like you. You know what I'm saying? Even if we gotta act like we peaceful and we human and shit, and we got a small spirit and we ain't got no good talents and gifts to know you a smack monkey. Hell, we just want a little bit of compassion. But God said, get the fuck away from me. Like 20,000 eons to us. God said, man, that don't feel good. That don't feel good. I said, that don't feel good. You think we want to experience that from a smack monkey human? Y'all said real shit. We got trust issues down this motherfucker. Real shit. We gotta trust this shit. This mother shit. God don't even trust us. You think we gonna put that in the hands of a human? Shit, our goddamn mother don't even know who he is. And she had us. She don't even know who she had. Shit, they thinking the baby got switched at the hospital to this day. Real shit. Real goddamn shit, man. Real shit. Look, let me stop bullshit. But look, gotta peep game. We fell a long way. We got a long way to get back up. The higher you jump, the harder you fall. It's even more fucked up when you ain't even know you jumped in the first place. You just thought, I like this. This look like me. Ooh, this is dope. Oh, I'm separate from God now. And then you figure that out 20,000 eons later. Oh man, that's a weird truth to swallow. That's a tough pill to swallow. Y'all don't want them problems. Y'all don't want them problems. Get rid of that police title right now. Get rid of that. I'm a PhD. I want my own business. Get rid of that right now. Get rid of that right now. You will die unfulfilled. You will die with resentment. You will die still not feeling like everything in your life was complete. I'm telling you right now, I'm trying to stop y'all, please. Just use these things like bitches to rock the government to sleep, please. Stop using these things replace it for what y'all are. You don't want the problems. Look, angels be telling y'all, the look, the first body is the mind. So that's the first character you get lost in. Humans came after the fact. Y'all doing that in the mind and now with the body. And now with another form, a title, an esoteric golem that y'all don't even own the intellectual property for, which is why y'all cry for crumbs every day. So y'all doing it in 3 versions. And then y'all praise these things. To God, that's like worshiping idols. We got punished because the first idol that angels worshiped was the first fart cloud, the first God thought, one of our first bodies. So y'all don't know how deep that idol worship is. It don't even got nothing to do with physical. And y'all humans down here using the physical to do the same thing. Please stop. Use that like a bitch. Be like, I'm a policeman. I'm a policewoman. The coldest one ever and shit like that. And I'm about to create my own police. Like, think like that. Please start now. Man. Or this world finished. This world finished. Oh, this world finished. Y'all gotta get with it though. I really feel that. Y'all might not understand that because you ain't no iron fucking J. That type of stuff made me want to cry. But if I do, and if I keep talking the way I'm talking, regular humans gonna be like, oh, this kind of bitch, and oh, he don't really feel that way. He don't. See, angels look at that like humanizing. So we scared to death to show y'all ourselves. Scared to death to show y'all ourselves. We ain't got no time for no humans to turn that into a narrative and make this a societal statistics and demonize it and tell other people this what to look out for as evil. We've been experiencing that for eons. Where all y'all smack monkey humans is trying to reach that atmosphere space anyway. All y'all trying to do that anyway. Y'all trying to do it in your own life. It get deep. Let me get to the astrology. Let me get deep. Let me get to the astrology. But look, I said Aries to Pisces, right? When it comes into your sun and your moon and your ascendant. Then we're going to break down your ascendant through the lens of your first house so you can know what you're going to get ready to experience through whatever house that you have Sagittarius in, right? You know what I'm saying? So, even if you got Gemini first house, Sagittarius, we get ready to break it down in your 7th house. All right, now look, now keep this in mind. Ooh, pardon me, y'all. I'm sorry. Not so sorry. All right, now Aries. Now, you guys are going to play out a 120-degree angel. Right, so the way you're going to attack a situation from your space of observation to jump from that atmosphere wave into a particle in reality and start to deal with things, right? You're going to have this gift. Trines bring gifts. It's like the Moses down at 20 degrees to see the sunlight from spring going into the middle of summer. Now, for the most part, this is the gift through a Cardinal filter. So you're gonna have this gift to be able to escape, or if you're on a lower, that's the lower octave, to escape, or if you're on a higher octave, to expand in love matters and make it more meaningful, more spiritual, and things of that nature. If you planted bad seeds, you're already in a circumstance of seeing the correspondences of unhealthy, unspiritual relationships or family members or circumstances or whatever you're doing as far as your goals and things of that nature may be unspiritual. And you're starting to not feel good about these things, and you want to do other things to feel good about in some way, shape, or form. So you're going to have this way of having a gift to be able to go about it or escape from it, that you're in a current circumstance that's negative, or expand on something that's already positive if you're planting good seeds and making it more profitable or beneficial. Let's say Taurus. On my Taurus sun, moon, and ascendants, there's going to be misunderstanding with earth filter. So you're going to be in a situation where you got a 150-degree angle. This ascendant, missing the point, the direct angle. So you may misunderstand how to expand or escape from love matters to make it more meaningful in a sufficient manner. And you may utilize forms of the energy you're already familiar with, fixed earth. You may use things like your money, stability, support, or safety or security in order to get these things done or escape from these things. And since these things are in the mutable fire element, which is Sagittarius, here's where that misunderstanding may go, because you may have to go about it in a more faith-based way, in a way where you're able to teach or learn or experience or travel, and that might be the solution. But since you're Earth, Taurus, your first solution when you're experiencing this energy creates a misunderstanding. Your first go-to actions and thoughts and feelings is to do something material or to be safe or to use security, use some type of Earth element, and that might set you 10 steps backwards by that misunderstanding when it comes to trying to expand or escape in your love matters. So don't allow a person to make you in an unsecure situation to make you do something earth-like where you know all you have to do is either have some faith, expand, or travel internally or externally. Internally is just expanding your mind, traveling the distance into different other areas to have different thoughts and feelings separate from this one that's smothering you, that's small. And so that's an expansion also. Or actually traveling. You know, a lot of people may get into let's say you're a Taurus right now and you're married and you're having an argument, but these arguments that's in stake have something to do with y'all going in on a bill. You or the other individual may not have money on the bill. You might do something during this particular time that's earth-like that might need Sagittarius energy, and that's the misunderstanding that you may not see. So when this argument derives, you may separate your money, or this person may stop your water or stop their money, and then that bill may not get paid, or your phone bill or electric bill or something like that, right? Due to the fact of you doing something out of tit for tat and thinking, or this the right thing to do to expand on the love matter. Spend more of your money because this person ain't got it, but the bill got to get paid. Or some way, shape, or form. Something drastic that deals with earth. And it may set you back where you might have to do some Sagittarius type stuff. Go take a walk. Think for a little bit. If you into religion, go read the Bible. If you into spirituality, put on Uriel video or whoever else you watch, or INFJ channel or something like that. Or some type of circumstance where, well, I wouldn't recommend people who's trying to learn going on INFJ. You got to be an INFJ to be on INFJ. INFJ ain't something you go on and just try to learn. Well, I'm trying to teach people it now, but it ain't something you go try to learn and be like, oh, that's me. That's, you know, you either that or you ain't. You ain't experienced no shit like that. Don't go try to be that shit. I said, but at the same time, do certain things Sagittarius like and stuff like and stuff in that magnitude, so you don't do none of that thing that you make yourself feel familiar with, and therefore you won't create no misunderstandings either. You know what I'm saying? You might be in a situation where you think to make something better or a family member to help them out, it takes money. And then that might set you back to help your bill, or it didn't. It might have took you to go help them with a prayer or help take them somewhere or something like that. You probably could have did something like that, and boom, you wouldn't have created no misunderstanding that possibly could have set you 10 steps backwards being a Taurus. You get it? Okay, now my Gemini's out there, right? Gemini, someone said this is being the opposite to what's needed. So you could be in the opposite end right now. You could be in a position where you're either playing a role that's necessarily that could create balance, or playing a role that could create a head-on collision because it's a 180-degree angle. So when it comes to you Geminis expanding or escaping from love matters, you could be the example of being a total opposite that we need to be participating in as far as actions. If you are a higher octave Gemini, you could be all the examples we need to see as the most proper way of expanding or escaping out of love matters and things of that nature. And doing it in the right way where it doesn't cause no bridge burning scenario, or doesn't cause no situation that is built in too much animosity too. You know what I'm saying? So and that's another sign, because a lot of people might be learning that INFJ concept for the first time and trying to figure out if they are that. If you got situations in your life where you can't resolve no issue, or you got some type of ill energy towards someone, even if they did something to you, but the situation never was resolved, and you're that type of individual who don't even care to resolve it, or you don't even care about it, and you want the other to feel a certain way or whatever like that, you are not INFJ. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Because as an angel, we actually don't play that game. You know what I'm saying? We actually here to help everybody, and we're trying to understand why we would even be disliked. If you ain't in a position of trying to understand why people dislike you, you don't even have actual people who dislike you. You're in a position of disliking people. You already probably got a family and a friend circle or whatever like that, and you like a narc in some type of way. You're not an INFJ. You someone who would hate an INFJ. I will be someone who would destroy your ego if you was around me. You would never want to be around me. You wouldn't ever want to be around me. And it won't even be I'm doing anything to you. It'll be the way I handle my situation and my life. You will get jealous about it, and then that you will make me an enemy in some way, because the things I do, it works for me, but you'll be thinking I'm getting away with something, because the way you do things to have things go for you is going with society or shit. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be some jealous shit after a while. Because instead of you liking me, you'll be too busy questioning why other people like what I'm doing, and what I'm doing don't even look like it's something to be liked. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be more questioning that. So you'll be more invested in it and trying to create narratives for who you think like me, and trying to convince them to not like me, or trying to understand them. At that point, it won't be about me no more. It'll all be about you and everything surrounding me, and who you think like me, and and this is how you're going to start developing yourself. And you're going to develop this competition between me and you that I don't even know we having. I'm gonna know we having it, but I ain't gonna play it. That's gonna make you even fight harder. And it's gonna be me versus you, and you're gonna live your whole life until you win, and that's gonna take eons. Because me, I'm gonna know you doing that. I'm gonna play out traits to act like I don't know you doing that, and then I'm gonna be playing out all characteristics to add on why you doing that in the first place. So you just got put in the hell. Angels is real good at that, because that's where angels live at. Why do you want to come where we at and then act like you don't like us? You coming in our world, and then you don't want no help in this world. You gonna suffer in that hell. And then you're gonna be chasing around the angel, trying to compete with the angel in a world you know nothing of. So you just gonna be like, damn, I'm separating myself from everything. Who am I? You gonna start questioning yourself. Who is you? You might only start seeing the angel face, and the angels ain't trying to make their own worlds no more. We trying to tell you go somewhere. We ain't making our own worlds no more. We trying to make all y'all come to that world. We ain't trying to be no God or nothing. And that's actually a devil. We had to learn that. But when we learned it, we learned we was our own devil. So we just teach the devil is your own desires. It's inside of you. Y'all take that and run with it and just be really devils. And we be like, man, stop. Stop. Because the only place you're going to go is the place we created. And you only going to see our face. Because your only way of knowing how to do something is us. So you got to stop. We not trying to create no more hells. Because the heaven you going to is an angel's hell already. We trying to tell y'all, get out of your narcissism. And what you think the angel doing ain't narcissism. The angel is just goddamn punished. The angel is being a goddamn self. The angel ain't creating cults. The INFJ, the angels, they not creating cults. They not out here trying to make humans do anything. It's humans doing that with humans. Then y'all just dump that on angels. Because y'all try to self-reflect, and then that's what make angels look like demons. Because our only way to fight it back, we have to fight fire with fire. So we have to do godly things and then tell y'all we ain't God. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. We just got to do some mysterious stuff, work powerful and shit, do all kind of stuff. It really hurt our heart. We love humanity. Don't think it feel good lashing out. That stuff do not feel good. Thank you so much for the donation, Royal Black. Well, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. When angels lash out, we feel like we lashing out on ourselves. We don't look at people. So if a person taking that to the heart, we don't look at it like that. We take it to the heart. We look at it like we talking to ourselves, like a chakra that we used to have, that we still dealing with. Sometimes it just play out through multiple people, animals. That's why y'all always see animals in my live stream. The clouds, all kind of stuff. Like sometimes we don't see it, like we don't try to take things personal, because personal is the first body. We try to get out of these things, them personas. You know what I'm saying? Those characteristics. We scared to death of validation, because God never validated us. And God ain't gonna validate us until we get all y'all smack monkeys onto some angelic mission, becoming an atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So it might look harsh. Ain't no other way. Hey, birth is harshful. It hurt. Going into a new situation hurt. First day of school hurt. You know what I'm saying? The first day at work, or first time getting fired hurt. You know what I'm saying? Your first heartbreak hurt. First time getting cheated on hurt. All that stuff hurt. But you become a new person. You go into a new body. So don't ever forget that mechanism. That's the only way an angel could explain it on a small scale, that you humans experience it on a small percentage level, that you don't even know that this is what's going on. Y'all are angels in training. Y'all are atmospheres in training. Y'all are INFJs in training. All y'all need to learn how to deal with the introverted world, so you can deal with externalizing yourself the right way, even if you're an extrovert. You know what I'm saying? So if we're creating more internal worlds that don't create so many layers, that's lighter. Don't ever forget, that's a body. Your spirit is inside of that, and what it's going to look like? An atmosphere. Just think. As soon as you start thinking, you jumped in your little atmosphere. Angels mean no harm. All right, look, check this out. All right, now, Geminis. So like I said, you're going to be the opposite of what's needed or not. Cancers, misunderstanding. So you might miss the point also, like the Taurus, just through the water filter. So you're going to be in a situation where situations are going to be needed, like traveling or expanding your mind and looking at things a little differently. Traveling internally is just a different term for opening your mind. Don't be so closed-minded. Or you might have to actually travel, or however the case may be. But you might get more confined, get more private, get more in your emotional mood. And you might think that's what it takes as a solution. And that's where you're going to create a misunderstanding when it comes to reciprocation, or creating some type of comfort, fourth house energy, and being able to expand or escape some type of love matter in the right sufficient manner. So sweeping stuff under the rug is the worst thing you could do right now. So keep that in mind too. That's going to be the misunderstanding. To gain some understanding, it just might take communicating, or it just might take it not being so private when it comes to your emotions and feelings, and opening it up a little bit. I gotta, man, that coffee is getting the same room temperature right now, so I'm experiencing BTD. I mean, goddamn BTD in this motherfucker. So you're gonna be in that situation during this particular time. Also, when it comes into your heart chakra, and knowing how to use it in a sufficient manner, due to the fact that you might need to add more faith to a situation, but you might close up and put up your guard and try to fight something that doesn't necessarily need to be fought at the moment, and make a scenario worse and a no point of return. And we don't want to do that also, because angels don't do that either. Angels don't look at things like it's a no point of return. Angels keep going. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Because angels always transforming. Because angels understand the mechanisms of the universe. We created it. Ain't nothing a constant but change. So the only thing you should be staying the same doing is changing. So everything is in reverse. Everything was fake is real, was real is fake. Every angels understand that as just a reality, not as what's real and fake the way NASA taught y'all. What's fake don't exist and what's real don't exist, or what's real exists. These are both constructs in existence, and they play out in different quantum fields in different ways. Just like in this reality in the third dimension, water play out differently in different atmospheres. It's like that in what that got accumulated from. The world I'm talking about, the gas and liquid, it's the same mechanism. It's the same mechanism. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a teacher at heart. I gotta drop spiritual gems in the middle of the astrology. I have to. I can't just be straight astrology. God start making me feel like that's demonic. Thank you so much for the donation, Peter. Oh, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real shit. He got a channel too, and prosperity over your real estate goals. Real shit. Like energies like that, and then loving everybody for who they are. Man, angels would love to do that every day. We hate when we experience humanity that don't allow us to do that. Like, we be really trying to figure out what's wrong with humans. And then a human change it too, especially if you're in the spirit in the male or female body and it's the other gender. And then they try to use it like you like them. And even if you did like them, it's still like no one's supposed to do that. So it make you always not like anyway. You know what I'm saying? So even when you still trying to help, a human will still try to switch the narrative and be like, oh, they're trying to like it. They're trying to use sex or whatever like that. And angels just purely be just trying to help people. Like, we don't be thinking in our mind that we really going to be personally with people and stuff like that. It's when humans come across to the INFJ or the angel in a way to make them feel like, well, maybe this person is an angel or trying to get in the personal life or something like that. And then when they realize it's not like that, then that's when it's like the human switch it up to make it seem like the angel ain't do something. But the angel just look at it like that's narcissism. I didn't know we had to do something in the first place. That never was the mission. So we just look at it like, oh, it's humans and that's lost in sex or lost in whatever they self-reflected onto us just because we're trying to participate in the world and we don't even know how to look no other way. What was that? So it get weird and stuff like that. I'm saying, because it's like it's always something that's alternative, and we're forced to see that all the time. Like, what's alternative is the energy there, not us, the actual what we're interacting with, and that's what's spoiling. That's what's let down right there. That it's so many worlds that care about the Lucifer more than the regular being yourself energy, and everybody connecting on genuine energy. Everybody care about that stimuli, that attention, that a specific point of reference for the first time form of tensions. And that's like that Lucifer concept right there. So any spirit that know how to go to that space, get some of that gold, bring it down somewhere, they gonna get chased around down this hellistic world. You know what I'm saying? In all kind of ways. And if the person don't know that they did that, they don't know their strength as a spirit, and they don't know what they have. They don't know what they're running around. So it be getting took and stuff like that without this spirit thinking that, knowing that's even what's going on. And it's like INFJs. They have to realize they're angels. Not just no INFJ. That's just motherfuckers learning. And now y'all get ready to learn y'all angels now when you get on my channel. You got a piece of God. But when we created it, we made it Luciferian. Because we all created our own world. And now when we tired of it, we don't get the luxury of resting, being tired of it. Because all the spirits that came after us use it as self-gratification. So we can't get rid of it. So that first body is like a cloud. It play out like a dream for humans that come after it, and a dream for us as a particle out of that whole wave, as us being that collection of it as angels. And then for the most part, we can't never go back to God. We're stuck in that limbo. We're stuck in the dream world and reality, and bringing the dream world to reality, and it not being well when you're taking fish out the water too fast. It's not, you can't bring a fish in the conscious waters in this earth, in the conscious water of the sun that fast. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring that mental body in that space where we created that mental body that fast yet. They can't take it. They start trolling you and stuff. Don't be no content creator. They start trolling you and sex bombing your stuff because you be saying stuff that they like. Their machinery, their spaceship that's only meant for the lower pieces of the water down here in this conscious can only handle. Slow moving stuff. Take time to process. You giving up when you take that spaceship from up in that water and even bringing a fish up there a little bit. When you start coming down here and bringing all that light down here, it's like start suffocating them and start tweaking. They don't know what to do. They have to go back to the sunken and bring things down there to feel safe. Porn bombing, trolling. You know what I'm saying? That makes them feel safe. When they can like say, oh, I got him. Oh, I can destroy his page. I can destroy her page. I can make them feel human. I can make them not have their power. I can humanize them. I can make them feel like they're not an angel. I can question them. I can debate them. I can pull out things that only humans could do and make them act like if the angel can't do the supernatural, then therefore they're not that. And even though that the angel have to come in a stimuli body of the humans to speak the word from that world for the humans to understand it. So we have to create an organ like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we did it first. So it ain't always look like y'all version of it. So we don't quite understand all of it. We're learning like a baby. But the actuality, the mechanism itself, we understand how it's created. So we just only know how to be there. So y'all might create new tricks of how to do things that we already created. So we might get rocked to sleep, love humanity every now and then. But then that's when we have to wake up and realize, oh, I remember that. I did that first. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, that's why I don't like that. Oh, that's what's going on right now. Oh, they're using this. They're using that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to realize, like, oh, okay, let me just bring this back to its truest nature. And this is how we got separated in the first place. So now I got my mission. Now I got my purpose. Destroy what I created down here. Being utilized as weapons by other humans that don't know no better. So can't nobody troll better than me. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. That's why a troll can't never leave. You know what I'm saying? The trolls is harder than the supporters. So shout out to all y'all that fuck with me. But y'all do know the trolls be on the live stream before I'm live. They be on hours before if I set up a live stream and it's say a few hours later, guaranteed the troll be on there already. It been a lot of times I had to block the troll before I ever start going live. It been many times. They're the most damaged people in the world. So if you mess with me, y'all don't know y'all got secret admirers. Y'all know that now. A lot of y'all probably already got inboxed it. Already got messaged just by being in my chat. But if you truly connect with me, you got the spirit a little bit. 9 times out of 10, you probably got an inbox by one of these trolls or admirers or something like that. That's how it works when you're powerful. You know what I'm saying? You can just be connecting to your tribe and get the same results in your own way, though. You know what I'm saying? So you might not get trolled as much as me, but the way your life is, it'll come in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to be careful. You got to be careful on my channel. This the spooky channel. This the highest spiritual channel right here. You know what I'm saying? So, witchcraft, everything is at the highest level over here. So, you got to really protect yourself on this channel. Why do you think I teach this? I had to do this in my real life. All right, now look, check this out. Also, Leos. Now, no, finishing Cancer. Misunderstanding, right? So you might be utilizing too much mood and sheltering system where you might need to utilize a little bit more Sagittarius. And that's where you're going to create misunderstanding when it comes to expanding or escaping love matters right now. So don't cage yourself in when your emotions are externally in the household. Leos, the gift of stubborn or consistency, because it's the fixator energy, filter through the fire. So this is going to be a situation where, pardon me, it's a trine. You got this gift, but you got this gift to create either stubbornness when it comes to escaping or expanding, or consistency right now, where people could look at you as an example and you're consistent when it comes to escaping or expanding in love matters. Or if you're the lower octave, you got this get to show others this is toxic the way this person is escaping or expanding love matters. So you got that gift for either one of those qualities in a way, because you're a fixed fire. um Virgos. Now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. This is going to be needing to learn through Earth filter. So this is square, 90-degree angle. So you need to learn that when it's time to expand or escape love matters, it's not always something you need to worry about. It's not always something you need to take charge and work on or take the responsibility for. Sometimes you have to let others take the effort and work on things, and that'll let you know if it's something worth working on or not. Not you taking all the duty and obligation and thinking that without you doing that is going to create the failing of it. No, it's for you to actually um, sit there and learn that your faith need to be worked on, not the situation at hand. Your spirituality need to be worked on, not the job or situation or responsibility at hand. See what I'm saying? Your faith, or you should travel and go breathe a little bit. Get into your spiritual natures more, not be so superficial, and get a little bit more superstitious during this particular time. And that'll work a little better for you. Libras, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Opportunities to bring balance. So it's going to be a sextile, 60-degree angle. So you're going to have opportunities to bring balance into helping others and being able to initiate that for yourself, as far as communicating or sharing ideas to creating fairness and balance on helping yourself or others escape or expand in love matters. But don't be the anchor for someone to the point that you become the reason and you're breaking up a happy home. Because you could put yourself into a situation where you're helping someone through a phase and they're utilizing you as their spiritual expansion, and you might be the lower octave side of that, because we all participate with each other, and you're on the situation of creating some type of escapism for yourself or someone else. And then when you're done escaping and they're done, when you're done escaping and they're done expanding and stuff like that, they're going to use you as a catalyst to think that they're expanding their life. You was just using them through a phase of escaping something, and then now when y'all start to bump heads on, if y'all actually with each other, now you got to tell them something that you didn't really mean. You know what I'm saying? And you have to tell them that you was just actually, I guess, going through a phase. Said, don't blame it on God. Anytime we're going through some Sagittarius energies, I'm saying, really, you blame God on anything. Just robbed your grandma blind before they went to church, and we all went to church. Grandma thinking that she about to get everybody a happy meal and shit like that when everybody leave church, like she always do and stuff like that. Goddamn, she about $5 short and shit like that. Oh, say you in there talking, you stressing yourself out. You act like your kneecap hurt the whole time through church. Ain't nothing wrong with your kneecap. That was a defense coping mechanism to express some energy, like don't question you hurting, and it ain't possible for you to be the one who stole it because your kneecap was hurting all day. No, all of that deep wisdom and that deep spiritual knowledge, yeah, for use for demon energy. Satan Terrier says, oh man, that. You just know you had the right knowledge that your sister gonna get blamed first, and ain't nobody even gonna question you. You can smile with your Birdman hands rubbing at the end of the day, talking about, yeah, God taught me right or something like that, and somebody did blame you. You gonna start, oh, yeah, right. Ain't about nothing. But yeah, that's good over that. But yeah, but that's for my Libras. Yeah, for utilizing this energies and stuff like that. I say you got opportunities to bring balance to individuals. Now let's say Scorpios, your choice. So is this a fatal attraction and things of that nature? So it's you got your choice to participate or not, but it's going to be through the fixed water energy. So you're already fixated on, connecting, but sometimes it can lead into letdowns, grudges, or being too excited, and that can be too toxic. But that sometimes you have to learn how to maintain your power and your will and your desire and stuff, and learn how to transmute it to the higher Aries energy a little bit. Be a little naive sometimes. Don't be so strategic. That intense energy throw people off sometimes, where you might not even be having certain intentions, and a person, your energy make a person think you got those type of intentions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of times what Scorpios don't understand, that y'all can learn from Aries a lot of times. Don't be strategic with your open sexual energy. Just be open with it, and then a person could see that you just being naive and you don't necessarily mean it, even if you do mean it. That's where you can learn from your fellow Aries Mars sign. Sometimes y'all be strategic, and it could be times that you don't even mean something, and your workplace and stuff like that will take it that way because you already put out so much energy. That's where the intensity come from. Not just you being some spiritual person, you more important spiritually than other people, the way other people pander to you, and you probably listening to another Scorpio astrologer. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. This would have got something to do with your nature itself. Sometimes the way you even joke, right? You might say something based upon a show you watch that has something to do with death or sex or something like that. So in that context, it was good for the conversation. It might be another day you go to work where that's just your energy. And so you use the same type of context in another scenario or another conversation based on something else. And then you just in some other energy. Another person might think, oh, this person said that because they might be trying to have sex with me or something. Or is this person being sarcastic? Is this person roasting me? And then this person will start, or these group of people will start acting towards you a certain way. And then you'll get into that energy like, hold on, what's going on? And then you'll get in that secret tit for tat. And then you might get online and listen to another Scorpio astrologer. And then they tell you it got something to do with some power God gave you. And you got, no, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It got everything to do with you got certain natures that you just don't understand, and other people take it a certain way that you don't be understanding at that time, and it's seen as the term intense. You ain't intense shit though, the way they NASA trying to make it. You ain't shit. You just like anybody else, just with one or two mini sex jokes, one or two mini death. That's the difference. You just around someone who just only probably got one sex joke. The moment you went 2 or 3, that term intensity come in now. Things like that got nothing to do with God and you being powerful or stinging. I said real stuff. So y'all gonna learn that too. Little smack monkeys. I said little smack monkeys. Real stuff. So when you hear people say, yeah, I'm just uncomfortable around you, that ain't for you to get online and be like, oh yeah, because God gave me some secret power and my stinger and my venom just too strong. No, that's narcissism. No, it has got everything to do with you're around someone who only had one sex joke in their mind. You had one too many. So the moment it got to 3, it got uncomfortable, and the energy that felt weird, you just got on Google and found the term intense, and it just best described it. It wasn't nothing else but you just having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 many goddamn sex jokes. And you was around others who just ain't think that far, and they start questioning you why you think that far. That's it. Got nothing to do with no power or no stinger, no WWF, WWC wrestler called Stinger. None of that. Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Not Scuba Diver Dave getting stung by a stingray. None of that. We just call it that when we go through those situations because we ain't got no better words to use. And Galileo gave us Latin terms like you could get stung and intense and somebody manipulating. No, it's just somebody got sex on their mind all the time and they have conversations to see if they lead there. That's it. That's it. I don't really go no further than that. Y'all not fooling me or God. Oh no, Anakin for J, Anakin. You ain't fooling nobody, not all 3 of y'all. All 3 of us. You know, angels love that. You know, the angel, us, and the Anakin for J, Anakin for J. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. All 3 of y'all. The Charlemagne, Angela Yee, and DJ Dingy. You know what I mean? DJ rock you to sleep, sell you a house you don't even own. None of that. DJ, goddammit, real estate witchcraft. I'm not really into real estate, but shit, I took your money though. Goddamn, take his ass to jail. Oh, big yellow bag of Eminem ball head. Now you know he a Taurus. You know he a Taurus. Only Tauruses know how to get down and make scams and make millions of dollars like that. Only Tauruses. Only Tauruses know how to do stuff like that. No feelings involved at all. You know what I'm saying? You gonna only catch a Taurus in their feelings if they're in front of their favorite strawberry cheesecake. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time. They're in front of their favorite sheets and pillows. They're in front of Netflix. Only time you gonna see a Taurus feelings. You think they give a fuck about you? Oh, shit, I thought wrong. Shit, if you got an Adam's apple or you got a pair of titties and you around, you got a Taurus family member, you married to a Taurus, you thought they gave a fuck about you? You got the wrong idea. I said they cared about what you had to offer. What pillowcase you bought? What bill you helped them with? Having you around, what bills they ain't got to worry about? That stuff like that. That's it. That's about it. With leisure that they got, that's about it. Shit, if you thought the Taurus gave a fuck about you, you got the wrong idea. You wasn't watching astrology long enough and stuff, and Galileo and Plato and them, and Carl Sagan and them. I said you wasn't into it enough. You ain't called Miss Cleo and stuff. You're like, I say you wasn't really into astrology like that. Nah. Real stuff. Shit. Y'all must don't know who 6ix9ine is. Real shit. Y'all must don't know who Coyle Ray is. You think she give a fuck about her daddy being a rapper, Benzino? Owning the Source magazine? She like them fabrics of the pages, though. You know what I'm saying? Flip the pages, had a name, blow up here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the Tauruses ain't shit. I'm telling you that right now, they ain't shit. If it ain't about the money. We talking now in the Taurus mind. That shit ain't like you right. Look, and I'm an Aries. I talk fast, so I know the fart clouds. I got FJ. I know when the Taurus was getting ready to say, hold on, what do you mean we ain't shit? So I hurry up and say, if it ain't about the money, shit, that changed the Taurus mind real quick. The Taurus was like, oh yeah, he right. They did that real fast. Y'all ain't shit. God damn, y'all ain't shit. God damn. I stopped y'all on that split second when y'all heard me say, but y'all ain't shit. Hold on, what do you mean? If it ain't about the money, oh yeah, he right. Y'all ain't damn, y'all Tauruses ain't shit. God damn. Damn, y'all Tauruses ain't shit. Lord Jesus, Mike. Hey, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. All three of y'all. Taurus Moon included. Real shit. Like we going to buy some batteries. We going to buy some toys for Christmas and stuff like that. Some batteries included. Hey, Taurus Moon and Ascendant included. Real shit, man. Oh, shit. Oh, flunk that ass old bull Palladian system, Electra, goddamn it, Aldebaran Starhead. Look, check this out, right? Now, look, we're gonna get into, goddamn it, Sagittarius. I'm saying, Sagittarius is smack monkey, Sagittarius, that's Satan Terrius. It's real shit. And that's all three of y'all too. So if you think whoever y'all are and y'all Sagittarius is all out in the world and y'all catching offense, don't ever forget this is an I and the FJ channel. Hey, we be talking about our goddamn self. Hey, I'm a Sag Moon. Goddamn Satan Terrius. Satan Terrius is all three of y'all. Hey, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. The highest narc you ever meet in the reality and existence. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pisces included. Don't go for that. Don't go for the Jupiterian. Expand in the world. Expand and get beneficial, goddamn it, egos and all that circumstances in the world and get lucky and shit. A bit of the narc. Expansion. Expanded where? Expanded in the narc characteristics. Hey, who do you think Jupiter ruled Pisces and goddamn Sagittarius? Who you think created that letter? Goddamn Jews. Goddamn narcs. Highest narcs you will ever see. You think you see how many inches above their head? The top hat? The bucket hat? You gotta be a high-ass narc to make a hat that high. You know what I'm saying? Created the whole letter J. That's narcissism. We ain't even had a letter J. Some old Sagittarius ass, Satan Terrius ass Jew. Oh, tribe of Judah, Satan, that Sagittarius Jew came in and said, hey, I think the alphabet needed a whole nother letter. No, it don't. God damn, this is the narc. The narc. Like I said, look, I don't give a fuck. Even words don't need it. But put it in there. Jose. No, we could just use H. We could just use H. No, Sagittarius is all of that. Now, you know about 75% of the Babylonian Jews, them goddamn niggas were Sagittarius Satanists. Why they both got the letter S at the beginning? Let me stop. Hey, I'm a Sag Moon. We don't do no harm. We the most peaceful people in the world. Say, if you watch my channel. That's the Sun, Moon, and Ascendants on my channel. On my channel. On my channel. I said, we're going to heaven. We ain't doing no harm and stuff. We actually saved the world from goddamn the previous 72 floods and everything and stuff. Without us, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't be no world. That sounded a little narky. Let me just shut my mouth. I got the Sag Moon. I'm just the wrong person to be talking for this shit right now. Like I said, be the example of the right or the wrong thing to do right now, the wrong thing to be. So we gotta be the examples for other people right now, right? We is the energy that is going through and stuff like that. So we gotta be the goddamn example. We got to be the example or what it looked like to escape or expand in love matters. So it's up to us if it's going to look toxic. It's up to us if it's going to look ratchet and bitchy. Sound a little feisty and spicy. Who's my daddy? It's up to us if we want to go out and, get on goddamn Vlad TV and stuff like that because we trying to find our parent and stuff. It's up to us if we want to show that or hold it in and be good results and examples for others and be good preachers and stuff and good teachers and good math and people and good Reiki massages and stuff. I said we got to pick. We got to try hard. Us Sagittarius got to try hard. Sun, Moon, and Ascendant included. You know what I'm saying? We gotta try hard right now, goddamn it. We're gonna be Godchild, the angel, or the devil right now, or the demons. We ain't got no other route. We can't play human right now. Even if you are human and you ain't no in that country. Shit, this 2 months and this 2 month or month and a half, you gotta force yourself. You can't blame nothing on God. You fell in the first place. It's all taking your responsibility right now. So if you feel froggy, your itch needs scratch, you want to cheat, you got to take that. You just have to be like, I wanted to do that. I'm spiritually growing. Can't blame it on God. No, I'm going through a phase. Oh, no, I thought spiritual thing. And no, I can't do that now. And we can't do that. We got to be about that shit. We gotta be about that shit now. We can't do the other shit now. No, we can't play victim like everybody else now. Real shit. Whether we got fired, whether we quit, we can't blame it on God and God just want us in a new space. No, we gotta really be like, oh shit, I got fired because that was either my fault or their fault. Or I quit because I just wanted. We gotta really do that. That's how we expand. That's how we expand. When we show our true colors now, everything be okay. It's okay to go for our things and go for our people, places, and things we need to do. But we got to go through that little birthday. We can't blame it on God no more. We got to learn how to not blame it on God. You know what I'm saying? That's for us Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. We got to learn how to not blame it on God. You know what I'm saying? You might be in the lowest state of your life. So you smoking the cigarettes and stuff like so. You done stole your best friend pack of cigarettes and stuff. You can't blame it on God if they found out. No, you can't, because you know how your friend gets. So, but the moment you know they figured out, you can't start saying, man, you know how I'll be stressed out. You know my mom left me and stuff like that. My baby mama cheated on me and stuff like that. Man, you know I just got out of jail 6 months ago. Nah, you can't start doing that now. You got to be like, man, you just wanted to smoke. You wanted to pack a camera, but you listen to Jay-Z all day. That flunked out ass Sagittarius. You got to say that. Live in that. God ain't got nothing to do with you stealing your best friend pack of Camaro, Marlboros, pack of cigarettes. I said you sitting around looking at them, flipping the couch, flipping the whole house upside down and shit like that. You acting like you trying to help them find it. It's in your damn pockets. So stop. You ain't shit. That's Sagittarius. Talk about, yeah, man, God told me to help you. Man, I stay here all day. Because, damn, somebody calling me, I gotta leave. Man, I'ma stay 5 minutes longer. Ain't nobody call you to leave. You trying to speed up leaving and make this person, make them feel like you're staying extra your time. You made up this whole scenario, yo. You ain't shit, goddamn. Hell. God ain't got shit. No, God ain't got nothing to do with that. Yes, you Satan ass, goddamn Satan. God ain't got nothing to do with that. And you don't get to go to the crib and play that got what they call that self gratification. No, that self entitlement. You don't get to go to the crib and be like, yeah, because I deserve these cigarettes. Oh, so God, this is what I got to do for you to bless me with this. Oh, so next time I got to do that. No, that ain't God giving you blessings either. Some of y'all get so deep in that narcissism energy, you start thinking that's the right thing, and God made you do that, and that's how you did it, and your prayer was answered. Nah, yeah, go to hell. Take your Sagittarius ass. Hey, if you watch my channel and I'm a Sag Moon, we going to heaven though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We going to heaven and stuff. Like, we don't got them qualities. But we got to create a different astrology for us. Like I said, y'all got to make sure that y'all in the situation of being good examples, good angels, not demons, and making it look like you an angel and like convincing people and stuff. I said, you don't stop your Satan. Grandma somewhere talking about that was always my little angel. I know that's my little angel. Grandma don't know you was always the one stealing the last packet piece of Winter Fresh gum before everybody go to church. Damn demon in disguise and shit. Know how to make it look good. Make grandma think you always their little angel and shit. You grew up the first one going to jail. First one divorced and shit. You ain't shit. Damn. I love everybody who watch my channels. You decided to tell you know. But be good examples, y'all. Oh, sad, real stuff. That goddamn Capricorns. Now, Capricorns, look, y'all gonna be, it's your choice. Y'all just saw the fatal attraction energy too. So it's your choice to use your cardinal earth energy. If you want to initiate and be the boss, you ain't about to do nothing but have to boss somebody else around that it's too much of a job for you. Because you about to be bossing around a mentally ill person that you're going to secretly realize, oh, this is a crush. This person actually bossing me around. Make me do stuff that they well can do and stuff. So, you got to be careful. Be careful, goddamn Capricorns right now. They're coming to y'all family, friends, and associates and co-workers and shit like that. Because before you goddamn know it, the devil card is actually happening at the goddamn. So you got to choose to participate. You know what I'm saying? You got to choose if you want to expand or not. You got to choose if you're not. You know what I'm saying? To stay out the goddamn way. Before you know it, all 10 of your family members will be living in your household. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, your goddamn Uncle Russ will be running your whole goddamn business and shit like that. Just because you like, okay, let me use this. Let me use them and they can just use that and things like that. And now Uncle Russ run your whole goddamn business and shit like that. Now you somewhere flunked out. You flunked out now. So you better be careful. No, be goddamn careful. Well, I'm saying, y'all, you gonna go out, you about to let your best friend wear your pumps. You only wear one time. You ain't gonna be able to wear them no more. They about to break them. Now you can't stand tall and feel like you on top of a building with those new pumps you wore one time. You was questioning if you gonna take them back, cause y'all know y'all Capricorn, some on the sentence, y'all get something, and be like, but I don't want it in the future. Let me keep the tag. You can't even do that now, and then you only wore it one time, and you can't even add that up for discussion. You let your friend wear it. She tried to dance too hard, broke one of the pumps. Says it ain't no pumps in the bump. Pumps in the bump. You can't go back and get no more of your bucks. You can't even take it back. Then y'all Capricorns don't let nobody keyword use your shit. Can't be useful like that. Can't do that right now. Oh, sad real shit. Can't be useful like that right now. That friend ain't gonna bring your car back the time you want it back. You ain't gonna get to work on time. So they're gonna tell you one thing and tell you they're gonna bring it back and take them hours and stuff. They joyriding and yeah, Capricorns, y'all chill. Build your shit with your close ones or your circumstance right now, and then let the Sagittarius energy, let people fall in their faith. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got faith in. You know what I'm saying? They got faith in that pack of cigarettes. So you didn't let them have faith in that pack of cigarettes. You don't need to tell them you got a cigarette corporation. You don't need to tell them that. You ain't gonna have no cigarettes left. Say you already know that person keeps cigarettes more important in their life. So you already know you running a cigarette SD corporation page and stuff. You already know that shit. This person gonna take all the cigarettes. You ain't gonna have no more cigarettes to sell in your business. This person gonna throw you on some guilt trip like, hey, I'm your family, I'm your friend. I could be useful for that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be thinking, all right, well, let me let them sell the Marlboro pack of cigarettes because we go through Sagittarius, Jay-Z right now. So let me let them sell the Marlboro pack of cigarettes. It's like all no profit getting gained, but the Marlboro pack of cigarettes getting gone. Then you gotta go to that family member, friend, or associate. Like, man, what's going on with the SD page? Where's all the Marlboro packs of cigarettes? They go to Newports. They go this. Where are the Marlboro packs of cigarettes? We're not getting the refunding back, but all the packs of cigarettes is getting gone and stuff. Oh, I had a hard life and stuff. I did all my life. I had to fight. Get rid of that family member, friend, or associate. I don't know that. Let them go to hell. Especially if they're a damn Sagittarius family member. You already know they already going to hell. You don't need to add on the process of you going there with them. Well, shit. I said that's for all my Cappies out there. Now, all my Aquariuses out there, y'all got the similar energy as your goddamn fellow cardinal sign, though. Brother, sister, Libras. But in y'all situation, this is going to be opportunities to ground because it's fixated air energy. So there's going to be opportunities to ground or support some form of expansion or expanding out of some type of love matter in some way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind too. Just so it's kind of like, Capricorn, y'all share Saturn energy, but you just got to make sure you're not being used or you're trying to use an individual to escape out of love matters or expand in it, like the Capricorn. And then yours going to be more beneficial because it's a sextile, not just on the other end like the Capricorn. Yours going to be on the end of whatever you're communicating, whatever you're revolutionizing, whatever you're bringing new, whatever you're bringing unique can actually be an example for others, and you can assist others, and it will actually help you too to expand or escape out of your circumstances or situation. We got to leave that escape one alone though, because that's the toxic version of it. Expanding is making something you're in already better, or if you need to get into another situation, doing it the best way, where the bridge that's being burnt ain't so much animosity and stuff and thing. When we that's expanding. Escaping is using a form we would expand into as a form to separate from something in a negative way. So escaping is just using other things to escape something. So the things you use, once they find out what they was being used for, they'll start feeling like they was taken advantage of and stuff like that. And then sometimes when a person that's using other people to escape, they might rock them to sleep, but ultimately they place themselves in a situation where they have to dispose a person to that person and make that person feel bad, because once they fulfilled their phase and used that person to escape their scenario and reach a safe haven, they no longer need the person that they used or the person that they escaped from. And now they could be somewhere saying, independent, living off somebody's prenup and shit. INDENDPEND. Do you know what that means? I probably ain't spell it right, but shout out to Webby. He probably had to go on Google before he even knew if he spelled it right. His Virgo ass. Oh, that real stuff. But yeah, Aquariuses. And this diggity thing. Right? There's gonna be opportunities to ground or support when it comes to other scenarios and circumstances and foundations. And when it comes to expanding or escaping relationships. And you could be the support, or you could be the support out of somebody's toxicity and be the somebody's escape route. And you end up playing out roles like the Libra. You're actually breaking up a happy home and you're fulfilling your needs, but you're actually destroying somebody else's circumstance and end up as the outcome putting them in limbo where they can't have you or the people you took them from when they was using you as a phase to get out of that. So don't be the supporter of that, or don't be in that phase either if you are the Aquarius right now. And then Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. There's going to be needing to learn through water filter energies. So you're squaring. So you're playing out the same energy as the other square, which is Virgo. So they're doing it through an earth way, but you have to do it through a water way. So you have to learn right now when it comes to escaping or expanding and love matters, or these things that you are participating in or interested in or creating pleasures that can lead to the very same thing that you love can destroy you if you don't know how to do things in moderation or don't know how to compromise real good. You know what I'm saying? Rather dealing with people, places, or things. That overindulging will be the thing that destroy you. So for the most part, this leads to isolation, sulfur, fire, being in our own fire, where the feeling and thoughts start to hurt you as a spirit and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to learn how to expand or escape out of love matters in a more lower, not the lower octave, but the inverted version of Jupiter. So you're going to be into the same things anyway, spirituality, but you have to get out of the toxic way of doing it and be more expressive with it. The masculine Sagittarius side of the cycle of Jupiter and things of that nature. So a person can know your true intentions or things of that nature. Or you can know your own true intentions. You can never know it if it just stay in your dream world. So you waiting around for some type of physical representation via a person, place, or thing to show a little bit of those results. You might be waiting around for eons until you actually express it, and then that inside gas and liquid bend in become an actual reality, and then you can actually start to see that in reality. Rather, situations happen that you have to separate from that you ain't ready for, and things that show you what you have to attach to. But you have to get out of that dream world and start putting in actions in reality in order for you to see what's actually going on, and even for yourself. You can't self-reflect to know yourself through the lens of others if you haven't, just from your mind, if you haven't even used no actions to actually be able to do that in the right way when everybody's supposed to do that when they supposed to and things of that nature. You do that beforehand before you even participate with others and start to feel vulnerable and feel like you made a mistake when you participate too early with individuals before you was able to do that. And therefore, that whole energy itself is kind of demonic. You have to be careful of that being Pisces, because you end up placing yourself in a scenario where it's justified that you are the victim, but in the spiritual world, it's not justified because you actually placed yourself in that situation to become that victim. So you have to be careful of that too. And in Pisces scenario, they're not even actually dealing with narcs or dealing with people that's negative. You're actually dealing with creating these things. You bring the negativity out of a person. You bring the narc out of a person. You be the vessel in a person's life to show them what they didn't have the chance to do with other individuals. So if you are negative yourself, you'll bring a negative quality out of another person to do that to you. And then you'll be going around thinking that this person is a certain type of people. And then you'll be thinking that them characteristics is through a lot of people, and it ain't got nothing to do with that. It got something to do with you, and you bringing that out of that person, and that person don't actually do that with no one else in their life, and they really don't even do it with you. You built a relationship of needing some type of shelter, and how you created your relationship played out as you being a victim to something that ain't had nothing to do with how you built that relationship in the first place. And it always take you being in the relationship to start to realize this ain't how I seen the relationship I was trying to start. Because you're always in search of trying to find yourself through the lens of other individuals. That's one of you Pisces' problem. I'm a Pisces North Node, 22 degrees. What time is it? Is it late? Well, I go a little longer. I gotta run down the houses. Okay, we got 17 minutes. Or 18 minutes. So let me get this so I can get right, so I don't be sick after the live stream go off, because this relax my muscle. So the hernia is a muscle. That's why this worked better than the medication that they be trying to give us people with a hernia, a Haitian hernia, because they don't be understanding that, yeah, the pill is a muscle relaxer, the perky or whatever like that, but it develop ulcers. And if you got an ulcer, you can't take no pill. The hernia is still gonna be there next to a hernia, or next to an ulcer, and that's what hospitals don't be understanding. which is why they give a lot of my clients, a lot of clients like me, uh, medicinal herb anyway, or one of them cards for it. Because if it's strained too much, people like me could develop diabetes. And people who got fat, they sometimes automatically end up getting diabetes and stuff if they got a hernia that stops certain blood circulation. But by me being fit and agile, it don't get to do that for me. So I don't be needing no insulin and all that. But if I don't take care of my health and stuff like that, or I don't get rid of that hernia or whatever like that, it can lead to diabetes. But I'm healthy. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, somebody said I'm Saturn in Pisces, so I'm thinking a lot. Up my why. Why do I get up every day? Who do I see myself being? Well, that might got something to do with another alignment. Usually Saturn and Pisces be trying to see reality. Well, okay, that might be right. I was getting ready to explain that. So that might be right. I'll just get ready to put it in words, and in my mind thinking that you don't understand it. Now you understand it. I'm saying, yeah, so Saturn and Pisces, and this is what we all going through right now, where the way we see reality may not necessarily be reality. So we getting hit with hard truths every day. So a person that's a Saturn and Pisces and that age group in general, y'all, every day is a harsh truth. Every day you think you're something, tomorrow tell you ain't that. Every day you see the world like this, tomorrow show you it ain't that. Every day you see another person like this, tomorrow they show you that they ain't that. It's like a harsh truth cycle when you got Saturn and Pisces. And even Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants play out those traits. But the difference between the Saturn and Pisces and the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant in Pisces, and mainly the Sun, Moon, and the Ascendant, sometimes they don't know they're doing that. They just might manifest a lot of people in their life that do that. So they built a trait to protect themselves from that. So other people might think they're doing that and things of that nature. But they don't do that based upon their Sun and Moon being a different sign. But the difference between specifically the Sun and Moon in Pisces and the Saturn in Pisces is Saturn in Pisces, it really be like that for them. Like reality, they really take a hard time going through these harsh realities. And the difference between the Sun and Moon Pisces and the Saturn Pisces is sometimes it be made up in the mind of the Sun and Pisces and the Moon Pisces. It be made up in the mind. The reality and their family show results every day about it is what it is, and they friends and stuff like that. And they just be forcing themselves to make up stuff in their mind. Oh, the world could be much better like this, or no, this person is like this, or they just make up in their mind and hurt themselves, get let down, make up letdowns themselves. But the Saturn and Pisces actually go through letdowns. They actually be having templates in their mind where they think reality is this way, and then tomorrow they actually see it another way. The Pisces Sun and Moon, it's really boiled down to they just wish this person was this way. That's in their mind. They wish life was this way. That's in their mind. They wish the world was like this in their mind. And sometimes if they introverted, isolated, Pisces hermit mode, they'll start believing what's in their mind. So then when they play out the little small percentage level of when it's time for them to go to work or school or go out in the world or interact with their family, friends, and associates, life will still be showing them as reality, and they'll really be trying to see it in the way that they develop where they at most of their percentage level in their isolated mind or to themselves. And a person could still be treating them wrong, and they'd be like, no, this person is like this in my mind. I ain't getting treated wrong right now. They family member would be acting negative. No, my family member, they acting like how I thought about it when I was in my bedroom all day. And then it take them 10 years to realize, no, you getting taken advantage of. No, somebody copying you. No, somebody stealing what you just did. No, it take a Pisces 10 years to understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? They, like, Pisces low-key retarded sometimes. In a good way. And that goes yin and yang in all situations. Because you can have a family, friend, or associate, so you're highly intelligent at creativity, but since you don't know your creative gifts and you see yourself through others, this when another person look at you like you're retarded, and in a good way, because they know how to play on you, because they see you seeing yourself through them. So since you don't know what you got, they want to express what you got and then take what you got and then go get that grace from other individuals, and you'll be sitting around wondering like, hey, why I'm not getting attention? I know how to do that. Not if somebody took it from you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Not if somebody took it from you. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Y'all be lost in la la land sometimes. And then the person to play out that concept you got in your mind, not knowing you probably around a Libra or somebody or a Scorpio, they know how to do that, or a Gemini. And then for the most, you'll really, I'm telling you, Pisces, y'all really only teammates is really like Sagittarius, Aries, I would say Leo, sometimes Virgos. These like the only people you can find at the esoteric house party and pull to the side and agree with things with that person and create like a world separate. And I'm an Aries. I personally know that because that's my first relationships. So I know how I got in relationships, just like that person or whoever other Pisces is. When y'all get in relationships, everybody know how they get in relationships, how you create a bond with a person. It's always when you build a connection that separate y'all from others that y'all know. That's how Pisces and Pisces connect. That's how Pisces and Scorpios connect. And that's how Pisces and Aries connect. And that's how Pisces and Virgos connect. When y'all Pisces be connected with other individuals, y'all know it be on other terms. Y'all know it don't be on that term though. And those be y'all friends or family members, like those Libras or other Zodiac signs, that y'all pick times to deal with them. But sometimes you get scared of the Scorpio or the Aries or the sometimes Leo and the Virgo, because they show you a side of yourself. So it's like you around yourself sometimes. Thank you so much for the donation, Vim Wadi. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And sometimes you have to disassociate because yourself do different things. They're a different element. So you'll see someone into the same thing you into, and you know they're in the same world you in because you could connect, but they go about it a different way, and that scare you. And then you have to justify, is that the same world or not? So you can't stop paying attention to this person, but you also probably can't connect either until you deal with your own shit. Thank you so much for the donation, Vim Wadi. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. But that's the only kind of connections Pisces can have, and that's like the Aries. Aries is already being themselves, so when they at the house party and seeing everybody dance like them, they don't care about it like the Leo. But so the Aries is already in a mind state of looking at things from the outside in. The Pisces might not be doing that, but they already in the outside looking in. So they might not be having everybody dancing or copying them, but they're observing things from the other fish, not the other fish that made them go there. So they go there using the other fish, then jump into the other fish when they're at the place that the other fish took them, the lower octave one. So they at the house party, they got there through the other fish. As soon as they got there, they jump into the other fish, observing being there, blending in and stuff, trying to see what's going on before they could feel comfortable with dancing. What happens is they spot an Aries, Scorpio, or Virgo first. And here's why. The Virgo is analyzing. The Aries is doing things that everybody copying. So the Pisces is observing what's with the Aries. That's singling the Aries out. And what's so good about the Aries to participate. Then they single the Virgo out like, what's making this Virgo analyze? Is they a Pisces? Then they're looking at the Scorpio, and the Scorpio party doing the same thing they doing, just in a fixated way. So the Scorpio might copy like they're dancing like everybody else, but doing weird things in a way to make the Pisces be like, that's a person I can talk to. Now, when the Pisces go to the Aries, Virgo, or the Scorpio, here's what happened. The Pisces feel more comfortable because the Aries does something that everybody ain't doing, or everybody trying to do that separates the Aries from them. The Virgo is analyzing, and the Pisces see everybody just getting lost and drunk. And then the Scorpio is probably doing similar things as the Pisces. So the Pisces is going to be open enough to express some judgmental energy. Thank you so much for the donation, Michael Q. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Because here's what the Pisces don't know what they're actually looking for. What they're actually looking for is some connection. But since they look at everything negative, that's going to be their only way of being in search for a connection. So they're going to see somebody doing something that everybody else ain't doing, and that's going to be their cue to be like, do this person think the way I think? Is this person nervous in the area that I'm nervous in? I think I could trust it. So boom. When they go to the Aries, Virgo, or the Scorpio, now they do it 3 different ways, but it still allows the Pisces to have some connection because the conversation going to lead in the same direction. Both of us, the Pisces and the Aries, Virgo, or the Scorpio, having this kind of conversation. Hey, you see that person? That ain't cool. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that either. That ain't wise. Yeah, yeah, you like that? Yeah, I had experiences like that too. Yeah, that's why I do this. Yeah, and that's why I'm over here. Oh, yeah, because that's why I went over here and over there. And once that happened, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the donation, Underwater Panther. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Real stuff. Said Pisces, Sun, Virgo, Aries. So you know what I'm talking about with your own self. How you get with your actions and how your love, how you look at your love language and how you look at your actions and how you think you view things. How you see how they got their own world separate from your Mars and Saturn's together. You can kind of see that. And how they sometimes can get to that clash too and can't stand each other. So how the Pisces see the Aries at the house party like, yeah, I know how to do what you know how to do, but why I ain't getting that attention? The Pisces don't, and then the Pisces would be like, well, I think the Aries copying me, but the Pisces got to be like, no, I haven't even expressed that dance move. So everybody ain't dancing like me. They is dancing like the Aries. It's just I know how to do what the Aries do, and the Aries are showing me that this is what I need to be doing. And then that's when the Pisces start to become a higher octave and not negative. Then when they're looking at the Virgo, they like, oh, this person's smart enough to not manifest a mistake to be looked at like they're in a vulnerable situation or being embarrassed. Oh, this person is copying me. That's why they was in a corner like me. But you have to realize, like, no, you was in the corner because you was just scared to dance. This person was dancing already and already analyzed if they knew how to dance or not, and just came up to the conclusion that they don't know how to dance. You know you dance all day at the crib in the mirror and stuff, and you just dealing with that energy of wanting to show others. That's what separates the Virgo from the Pisces. So for the most part, that's when the Pisces have to realize that they're self-reflecting on someone that they can connect with fast, but they're doing it different. So that's how it interact with the Virgo when it reached that separation space. And then after they leave the party and be friends for 6 months. This is the scenario I'm breaking down right now with the interaction with the Aries and then the Virgo. And then last but not least, and then the Scorpio, right? You'll start to realize you like, oh, damn, this person was over here just like me. And then, oh, they must was copying me and stuff. Until 6 months later, you realize like, oh, damn, they wasn't copying me. They was just observing who could dance that good that they could secretly inbox once we leave and tell that person, oh, I seen you dancing and stuff, and make them a sexual partner and fuck. That's why they was in the corner. They wasn't actually in the corner because they was scared to show people they dance moves that they could dance real good. They ain't give a fuck about that. So every time I seen them going out to dance real good, they came to the corner with me because they was waiting for that shot that one person wasn't dancing with another person. Oh, and then once the Pisces stop self-reflecting on the Scorpio and start to realize the Scorpio ain't shit. And they like then that's when the Pisces become higher octave and stop dumping all their problems on Scorpio because the Scorpio ain't acting the way the Pisces want them to act in their imaginary world just because the Scorpio in the world with them, along with the Virgo and the Aries. So that's what the Pisces. That's when Pisces go through ego deprivation, ego depletion, where you burnt out something and stuff, but you didn't realize you still was self-reflecting on your end in that world. So these people in your world already, but they go about it different. So when you connect, here's where you get that letdown. They don't play out the role you want them to be in, and then you get upset because these are the only individuals you can point to that can even understand that role for that movie you in. So it's almost like this what Pisces is. It's almost, because I'm a North Node, it's almost like what y'all do. I'm helping y'all Pisces out there. This is what, so y'all don't keep creating bad relationships. Even when it is a family member. And you can't get rid of them. You got to love them. So it ain't that type of separation like that. But how to get over the frustration and deal with these people every day. And not keep putting your phone on airplane mode all the time. You know what I'm saying? That don't disturb. Y'all know how y'all Pisces do. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. But I love all y'all. I love everybody. Enemies and all. I ain't got no enemies, but I love everybody. Because, you know, I got family that's Pisces. Like I said, though, right? Here's what y'all need to understand to become the higher octave and things of that nature, to get out of the self-reflection, because you go through an ego deprivation, especially when it comes to Aries, Virgo, and Scorpios. And here's the thing when it comes to when y'all meet Libras and other zodiac signs. Y'all probably went through so many situations with, even if it ain't with Aries or Virgo or Scorpio, you end up being in a situation where you like, all right, I'm a settle. So I know that this is going to be a friend or family I deal with at this time, and then I separate at this time, and I'm satisfied having this relationship, and I'm not going to be toxic to these people. I guarantee these are the other zodiac signs. I guarantee this is probably a Libra in your life that you did that with. You know what I'm saying? And I keep forgetting to add Sagittarius to the Aries and Virgo and Scorpio. But it's probably a Capricorn. So you probably got good, healthy relationships with these people. But I bet behind closed doors, you be dying to have somebody you can talk about them to, though. Especially if it's your family. So, but you have no problem still having a good, healthy relationship, and you don't want to give nobody the idea that you would talk down to them about. You don't want to give that person the idea that you're trying to separate from these people either, though. You just be wanting people to release to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that like inner victim I need to release to energy. So it's important for Pisces to be in some type of art, creative drawings and stuff like that. Y'all need other routes for expression, because just being in your mind or having to communicate, y'all drive yourself nuts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all and y'all drive other people nuts, because you won't be sounding like you make sense to them. And you already know that. So you already drive yourself nuts, preventing yourself from doing it. So it's important for y'all like to draw. Y'all, I feel sorry for y'all. I love y'all though. I love y'all Pisces. I feel sorry, y'all. I feel sorry for my damn self. Anytime God put me in my North Node in my 8th house with Mercury there. Jesus Christ, Lord, have mercy on my soul. I'm saying, real shit. But then y'all got to go through that ego deprivation and learn how to not hate the Virgo family member, associate, or coworker, the Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, or Aries for the rest of their life. You got to learn how to not do that. Don't have no resentment like a Scorpio. You're a mutable water, not a fixed water. So you got them traits, but you ain't supposed to play out them traits. Them Scorpio problems, not yours. Because you might not know what the problem is when it comes to you being a Pisces and be like, damn, Uriel speaking game right now. When I'm looking at my family, friends, and associates I had these experiences with. I'm giving you the words to understand what's going on. They're not evil. And when you watch spiritual channels that hear certain traits you have to know that's lower octave, I want you to know that you ain't evil. The equilibrium thing that's going on right now that manifests as toxicity, but we all got grace. What's actually happening right now is sometimes you're finding people, especially when it comes to Virgos, Scorpios, and Aries. These are the only people in that world, in that movie. But since they're different elements and modalities, except the Sagittarius, but they're the masculine side of the Jupiter, right? They play out the roles differently. So you get upset that you find people that's in your world, but can't play out the role you creating in your mind for them. See what I'm saying? So it's like it's almost like, damn, I found somebody who understands me, but they don't want to read my mind. They got one too, though. You got to realize they got that. They got that too, and y'all might all do that to each other. So it become codependency too, with the Aries Pisces relationship, the Pisces Sagittarius relationship, the Pisces Virgo relationship, the Pisces Scorpio relationship. These are highly manifested codependency trauma bonding relationships too. Let's not forget that. Like whatever I'm explaining y'all Pisces, like whatever I'm explaining to y'all, the Aries, Virgo, and the Scorpios think like that too at the party. Or y'all wouldn't have had that connection. The Aries is just dying to have somebody to be like, oh, you see that too? You see this person copying me too? Oh, you got people copying you too? Oh, the Aries is dying to connect with someone like that, to not be in the woods no more. Yeah, the Scorpio is dying to have somebody be like, oh, this about to be somebody I'm having sex with, and I don't even want to have sex with them and do all my passions with. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio is dying for that. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn Virgo is dying to have somebody be like, oh, this person worry about the same stuff I'm worrying about. Oh, we could worry together. We could talk about all the stuff we stressed out about. Yeah, the Virgo I can't wait for that. So y'all Pisces be all that. Y'all say y'all be all that in the bag of tricks for us. That's what y'all don't understand. Yeah, the other signs, we feel the same way. And then we got to realize you don't play our role either, though. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all little Pisces, y'all, the men or women, y'all go ahead and take y'all little part of this movie we all supposed to be playing away. We said too. We be like, damn, where the little Pisces at? Why the little Pisces ain't playing their role? You know what I'm saying? And then in y'all mind, y'all be thinking it's just a Pisces thing when y'all get online and listen to astrology and stuff. No, the Sag get on and listen, the Scorpio get on and listen to their shit too. The Aries get on and listen to their shit. I am an astrologer. You listening to an astrologer. I could get into personal shit. You know what I'm saying? So you listening to the real shit. I'm telling y'all no lie about y'all feelings. And everybody else's feelings. You know what I'm saying? So when the Aries playing a role, they were like, damn, where the Virgo at? I need them to put the papers together. I know I said the idea. I don't know who to put it together. Where's the secretary? Man or woman? And then that's where we look at the Pisces. We look at the Pisces like, damn, the world is surrounding us and we alone again. Damn, where the Pisces at? Where my little Pisces to talk to feel comfortable again? You know what I'm saying? To be like, they copying us, not just me again. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So like, then the goddamn Scorpio. Scorpio be like, damn, where's my Bonnie and Clyde again? Where's my Virgo analyzing? Where's my Inspector Gadget person? Or even when it comes to the Aries, where's the person we go kill everybody with? Or where's the person we go break up everybody happy homes with and go laugh about it to ourselves because we made everybody feel like how we feel and how we found each other and we ain't gonna never break our bond. I said that's how the Aries Scorpios be feeling. I said and then the Scorpio and Pisces and shit. Where my secret treehouse person at? Where we could go in the treehouse and talk about everybody together and then go be fake friends with these people together. I said real shit. And then even sometimes act like to these people we don't like each other, so we could go talk about what these people know about us together in our secret treehouse. You know what I'm saying? That's a Pisces and a Scorpio relationship. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I experience all that shit. Real shit. But yeah, let's get into the houses. It's in the game. Yes, it's all into the astrology. It's all in astrology. Now, the reason why I wasn't including the Sag a lot, because a lot of times Sagittarius is in the same position as the Pisces. See what I'm saying? When they're interacting with Aries, Virgos, and goddammit, Scorpios, and specifically those due to the fact of the esoteric and the element and the modality. Now, that's not to say other signs don't have connections like that also and stuff like that. It's just to say the way people bond though, and the planet ruler, and why the planet play out that way when they start to talk about that feminine Earth, Mercury, masculine and feminine Mars. That be helping everybody. Aries and Scorpios in y'all lives, you will get transformed. You watch my channel, you transformed about something. You got a Scorpio in your life, or you watch somebody else that's a Scorpio online, you transformed about something. Even when we not trying. The Aries and the Scorpio gonna transform your outlook on how you look at sexuality about something. How you probably look at them, and you probably question their sexuality. A lot of y'all probably question mine. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much I talk, and I could say words like queer and everything, and talk aggressive and put some things in my song like not never go both ways and all that type of stuff. And y'all still see transmissions learn from me and get on my channel. Not to say I judge people. I'm just saying, as a result, use my channel for examples of all things. People who was with me in New York, I don't even look like that. But for the most part, it's still, I'm still comfortable enough for a person in that world to approach me and stuff like that. So it's like weird. So men and lesbians be attracted to me. It's like, it's weird. I just chalk it up because I'm Uriel and I'm the divine masculine and feminine. But sometimes I be having to go extra hard on reminding people I got an Adam's apple. And sometimes I be thinking that, why I ever got to do that? I'm from the hood, and how I act and everything that come out my mouth, I don't even know how a person would even think that. So sometimes it still only play out when I'm traveling or something like that. They don't got nothing to do with my actual hood and people who actually know me. I don't dare get no shit like that. Too many examples have been set based on other terms that world don't even exist where I'm at right now. Which is why it don't matter if I'm a millionaire, billionaire, I don't gotta move nowhere. I ain't never in no situation of I gotta leave the hood, I'm being attacked. I am the hood. I did all the attacking. What the fuck? So at people like money just entice what you already are. I'm already the hood. Money just make that worse. You not even gonna want to come on a person like me street, whether you know me or not. If you are aware of who I am, my street is a street you rather not even come on. The whole street, the whole block is the shit. At that point, then talking about somebody that you just know became famous and you know them in the hood and you plotting, not this way. Not how my lifestyle was made up. Sad, so I don't even have to worry about that. No matter how rich or whatever, like it's too many examples that have been set to the point that no matter how rich I get, that thought of the world that y'all see celebrities had to go through don't exist for me. I don't ever have to live in no gated community. Oh no, nothing. I stay everywhere. The place that everybody know me in all existence. The best you could do is act like I don't exist. And at that point, becoming rich and successful, you gotta act like my whole block don't exist. You just gotta act like that street don't even exist in your city if you stay in my same city. You just gotta drive and be like, oh yeah, we don't even drive on that whole side of town. That whole side of, we on a map, GPS. Oh, you switch your whole GPS around, all kind of shit. Angels don't play. I'll tell you that right now. Everybody getting blown up, man. I don't give a football. I'll tell you that right now. Life ain't that important. Everybody getting blown up and stuff. So if everybody want things to be peaceful and stuff like that, yeah, you just best bet you can do is act like that person just don't exist. Just like y'all treated God. Because God brought wrath. I'm sad, real sad. I'm sad. Kick my feet up, man. Goddamn beach chairs. Like Killer Cam. Now look. Escape or expand in meaningful love. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, but people like me, we gotta decide. We just outgrow things, and God allow us to accumulate so much. We got a new life. So I gotta force myself to go into a new area because I sure can't afford it. So I gotta force myself, and God pushing me to go do it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finally lead a hood. You're about to lead a hood, y'all. Still gonna be by myself. I'm still gonna live by myself. It don't matter. Just in a better area and stuff like that. Now look, escape or expand and meaningful love. Now, cause I need a whole nother place. I need a whole nother what they call that, storage room, just for my clothes. I'm gonna keep that 100. My clothes take up fulfill like about 5 rooms of a house. So I don't know which one of y'all fine ladies right now that got an apartment or a house or something like that I could like drop some clothes off or something like that, or stuff like that. Like I treat your whole house like a closet, cause I already got a spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't never need no bitch for shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anytime I travel, anytime I went somewhere, believe me, I have my own spot. I do like reciprocation though. I do like allowing people to feel useful. Also, I do need more than 5 closets because eventually that's gonna make me feel comfortable to be like, yo, fuck that house and that closet. Move with me. No, I said real shit. But look, other than that, look, check this out, right? First house. Let's say you got Sagittarius in the first house. This is going to be escaping or expanding meaningful love circumstances in your personal life. Second house. This is going to be you valuing, escaping, or expanding love matters into a certain degree. That's to get into more meaningful ones. Third house. Surrounded or having a friend circle that's about that life, and you finding individuals you could kind of be about that life too, where you can expand or escape love matters or scenarios and shit like that. Third house, fourth house, you're gonna be utilizing home privacy to expand or escape love matters, or you might try to accumulate some type of love matter or and utilize your home to do so. Fifth house, expressing love matters. You might be or expanding or escaping. So you might be expressing escaping or expanding in love matters right now. It could be toxic or positive, the way you're expressing it. Fifth house, you're working on it. So you're working on expanding or escaping love matters. So you're working on this relationship, working on how you're relating yourself and working on what you think you need to change and shift and stuff like that. Seventh house, this is going to be expanding or escaping from relationships in general, or expanding or escaping on how you've been relating or networks you have, and siblingships and relationships and stuff, and one-on-one connections. Eighth house, this is going to be desiring some form of expanding or escaping some relationship or sexual partner that's no longer useful, or expanding in your sexual energies or passions and your goals. 10th house, your status. You're going to be trying to expand or escape out of type of circumstances that deal with love matters and try to create a status around it. So this is going to be your status. You might broadcast it online, or you might start acting that way so it start to become what you're known for. You want to be known for a person that's trying to escape or expand in some type of love matter or love scenario or circumstance or whatever like that. So you might be even opening up your mouth now if you got a partner, expressing the things you need them to do right now to feel fulfilled. And it's going to be up to them if it's too high maintenance or not. 11th house, this is going to be associated with escaping or expanding from meaningful love matters or getting into new ones. That's better. So you're either going to associate yourself with people, places, and things that's about that life, or you're going to express yourself like this is what you associate in your public persona and what you want to be known for now. You know what I'm saying? So these people that you already associated with, you want them to know that you're in a space where you're trying to expand or escape in love scenarios. So you're tired of dealing with pettiness or stuff that's no longer useful to that energy. So you're expressing that amongst your associations and something. And then 12th house, dream or delusions to do so. So this you're going to have dreams or delusions to expand or escape from meaningful love scenarios. So at this time, you might create a delusion around something that's, even if it's an abusive relationship or bad habit that sets you back, or something that ain't creative, but it's a delusion, and you haven't expressed it yet to know that it's a delusion, to get rejections and stuff. Or you might be in a situation where you're trying to expand on your dreams, and you're tired of just dreaming or tired of dealing with people that ain't in that same area, and you're ready to expand in that. That's all, folks. Real stuff. So yeah, I love all y'all from the. Is it after the holidays yet? When is it? You know, I don't be keeping up with these dates. It's the 30th. Oh yeah, so after the first, the second, yeah, I'm on the ground running. INFNJ that don't give a fuck about participating with humanity, but participating to change humanity. So the mission is still the mission, but it's just more serious. So the boots is on the ground, running and things of that nature. Even if I do get a spot or something like that, it don't even matter. I've been thinking about a whole bunch of kind of concepts and stuff like that, but just for like a whole year or something like that, and just work on a small group of individuals in some way, shape, or form. So the effort is conducted, and then I show online how to live this new reality. Because we got to figure out we ain't got to, I already know the way. I just got to do it. And God said, man, the whole universe, the hell with it. Just do it with anyone as long as it's done. As long as you get it done. These type of videos, these things in your head, these imagine all that other stuff, expectations, it could be through anybody or whatever. Like, there's nobody cares. God said, just get it done. So now I'm about to just play this role out. It don't matter. And show the whole world how to live in this new type of circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Amongst new and actual, we're actual tribe and actual circumstances and stuff like that. So I can go ahead and die and become an atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So I go ahead and be this goddamn atmosphere in this motherfucking shit. But I gotta express it through this body to show other humans how to create a vibe. How to create a vibe and atmosphere and not just online. So it can actually be in the world. And I outgrown doing that in my hood, in my area. I can't do it no more. Let's maximize out. You know what I'm saying? So all the way down to, goddamn it, every video I got. I done been in every hood, location, background, sightseeing, we're seeing that I can is outgrown in every area, every person, every place, thing that's in my geographical location is outgrown. I cannot use no other person. I cannot use no other location for anything, all the way down to the flight music videos. So I have to expand my space, my spirit, how big it is, just so I can have different backgrounds. Still got to do the same thing I'm doing though. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, that's what I'm about to be working on for the whole 2024. And I'm starting early, January, because it really ain't no new year. New year is when spring start. I don't give a fuck about Galileo and when George Washington dropped his nuts and what time of the year that was to call it their micro version of something new that they sprung off in their spring version in the middle of winter time though. Well, I don't give a fuck about that. But yeah, I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all take y'all I'm gonna wait for y'all humans to get over that though. And then I'm putting y'all humans to work. I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Well, shit.